Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video, and this time I just want to show you a little breakdown. I caught today with the VIP. I actually messed it up as well. I messed it up first, and then I actually was able to take the actual entry. I made a big mistake, very stupid, silly mistake, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Uh, I'm sure I'm gonna keep making mistakes in the future, and I'll try to, of course, to be more aware of this thing, but it happens. Okay, so I spotted this little buy after, of course, seeing this inducement and liquidity crap that happened today during London. Um, Let me just go ahead and actually clean all of this stuff, and I will go. I will go here, right? Let's go back on the daily because, as we can see here, I am trying to see if price is actually going to start pulling back. I'm seeing that market recently swept this high, failed to displace above, and it closed bearish. So I was looking today for this low to be swept. Okay, yesterday was a holiday. Yesterday was Labor Day, so I was not trading yesterday on Monday. Today's Tuesday, and I was actually expecting this low to be swept. Now, what happened? I went on H4 right here and H1. So I'm just showing you here basically what I was seeing at the time I woke up. Okay, so literally from here, what we're seeing is this big inducement, right? This big, uh, the price failed to displace below. Looks like it's retracing right there. Next candle started actually pushing up to the upside right here, and I'm going to show you actually by the time I woke up, this is the sweep that we have, right? Price is sweeping this low, and look at, we had a big displacement to the upside, and I marked up here my market structure shift right here at this high. So I'm going to show you here what I was seeing by the time I actually woke up. I was actually somewhere here. I normally start trading New York session, okay, but I wake up at around 7, so which is still London session. So I was somewhere here by the time the price was actually already coming back, created this low. This was during London. Then we had that aggressive displacement to the upside after the sweep of this low, right? So of course, by the time I wake up, I see that sort of the move happened already, and this pullback, and now the price was actually somewhere here, and I was like, oh shoot, I probably missed the move because I normally use my fib from the low to the high right here. Okay, and I'll be interested to be looking for buys at the discount right below the 50%. So my stupid mistake, I made this mistake right here. Let me actually go back on H4. Forgot to actually mark up something here for you. Yeah. So when I saw this candle, this right here, right? The candle closing, failing to displace below and retrace all the way back up. I'm expecting price for the next 4-hour candle. I'm expecting this high to be swept. Like I want to see the next 4-hour candle or the next couple of candles to actually hit this high. I am expecting this low to be protected and this high to be weak, basically. So I'm targeting from this morning. As soon as I was able to see what was happening, I was actually targeting that high. I wanted to target that high, and I'm showing you here on the VIP that by the time I send it, let me show you here. Right here. So you see, this was actually, I'm expecting this high to be swept. That high right there was the H4 hour candle. Okay. So I was actually waiting. You see, I was somewhere already here, and I made this stupid mistake to, when I went to the 15-minute time frame, I was seeing this right, right here on the 15-minute time frame. I don't know what I was thinking, but I decided to go with this one, probably because I saw this sweep as well. And I thought, okay, price would probably, during New York session, will come back here to the zone, fill this fair value gap, and then probably go to this high at least. So I was making actually my first entry right here, and this was my stop, and I was kind of aiming for a 1 to 2. But of course, this high right there that I mentioned, right? This was actually I was expecting that high at least to be hit, and maybe eventually going up for this fair value gap right at the top. So I think I was just having a little FOMO, like fear of missing out this entry, because price had already come up from this, from this discount area. Price pushed up, but look at what happened. New York session starts, and that thing completely swept me up. So look at what happened right there. After that stop, when I was actually going into negative, or I was actually going into a drawdown, I was like, oh shit, I see what is going on. I was actually paying attention to this one, to this fair value gap right here. Jesus, hold on. This one right here. And of course, so I went on the 5 minute time frame, and I ended up actually taking a position aggressively, like somewhere here. It was a little late, but it was right there in targeting that actual high. I was actually aiming a little higher, but I'll be more than satisfied just for the day to reach that high. And I'm glad I actually did that, because look how choppy it got after it hit. So price pulled back, then boom, hit the target, and then after that, all we had was, look at this, choppiness, right? It came back to my break-even point, but I was already, smashing that TP, and then from there, it looks like it did push up, but it got very, very choppy, very, very indecisive right here in this area. So my entry was the first position, stupid, stupid decision, because if you look at it again, I was actually looking for a buy at a premium. So that was a big, big mistake of mine, that I should have not be looking for this buy right there. You know, I should have waited a little bit more, just be a bit, being a bit more patient, and just waiting for this liquidity also to be taken, right? So price did go lower, sweeping that low, mitigating that fair value gap, and then from there directly to the sky, you know, pushing up, pulling back again to the actual order block that created, because in this area you see the price actually did create this order block. I did not re-enter, I was just watching, but it came to this order block and then pumping up again, finally hitting my target, which was my H4 hour high. So that's basically it, guys. This entry was based on the liquidity. After the liquidity, I saw the big displacement, market structure shift. I'm buyer. I'm actually looking for buys. Okay, so I was interested pretty much since I woke up. I was interested in looking for buys, at least to the H4 hour candle high. After seeing that sweep, after seeing this sweep of this previous low, right there from Friday. That low was actually from Friday, right there, right? So after the sweep, price closed like that during London session. So I was expecting this high to be swept, and it did get swept after that. Then got a little choppy, and of course, well, ended up pushing up a little higher now. And this is where we're going right now. So buyers did get in control, but it's all after this sweep to the downside, you know. So I hope it makes sense, guys. This was an ICT model, entry model. I'm sorry, and I did share it on the VIP. All right, and just let me know what you think, guys. If you want to be part of the team, then you can actually go visit my website, teamprofitsenglish.com. I'm offering a bundle right now. There's a very, very good discount. You might want to check it. If you actually want to learn for free and just on my YouTube channel, I will leave on the top right corner right here a playlist based on smart money concept where you can actually learn from. Okay, there's a ton of videos in there that you can literally learn from. All right, so let me know what you think. If you're new on the channel, please subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. It motivates me to keep on posting content for you guys more often. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.